You know, I was just sitting here and it occurred to me that in all this time, I ain't reviewed no Chevy SUV aside from the big boys, the Suburban and the Tahoe, you know. In all this time that I've been doing these average reviews, I never got a Chevy SUV. How did that happen? How did I let that happen? You know what we gonna do? We gonna fix that right now, today. Bow. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be. Chevy. Y'all remember that era when they used that song? This is the Chevy Equinox 2015. A standard size SUV. Not nothing large like a Suburban. Something more manageable if you don't want all that gas guzzling. And I'm about to take a tour through it with y'all. You know, let's get an overview first. What we looking at here? A swooping shot to begin. Let's hit the wheel first like I always do. Bow. Right off the bat, you see we got... Oh, can you see? Can you see? Focus. Focus. You know what? There we go. Sometimes my phone ain't a little stupid. Cruise control right here. Off the bat. Easy to operate. You can't miss it. On and off right there. Cancel it right there. You want to cruise a little faster? Hit your knob. You want to slow down a little bit? Down. You got your horn. Should I toot toot? Nah, I don't want to do that. Bluetooth phone controls. Radio controls. Right there. I like the wheel. It's wrapped in leather. And it's a nice feeling leather. Some of these leather wrapped steering wheels, you know, they look okay, but I just don't like the way they feel in my hand. The type of leather that they use sometimes. But this one feels good. You don't get that overly loud sound, that ashy sound, like on the Dodge steering wheels, you know, when you slide your hand. And it don't feel too slick when I grip it. So I like the leather that they used here. And it's got the big comfortable grip at the bottom. Personal points, Chevy, for including this gap right here. The average car review guy loves this. This is how I drive. In case y'all missed it, this is actually how I drive. It's probably not the best and safest way. You know, you're supposed to be at 10 and 2. But I like being at 6 p.m. with one hand, pretty much. Anyway, enough of my personal story. There's your gauges. Pretty plain looking, you know. Fuel up there. And nothing else to really see in that area. You do have Chevy MyLink. You know, 6 preset stations for the radio. All your tuning features down here. Tone, bass, treble. You know, you set your radio the way you like it. Back to the home screen, you know, back through menus. AM, FM, satellite source button. Favorites. Volume knob wrapped in a little chrome accent. When I hit the knob, you know. The radio is currently powered off. Stop touching it. So here we have the AC controls down here at the bottom. This is what your center console looks like, by the way. A nice metallic finish to it. Silver and black. This one doesn't have automatic climate controls. This is more of a base trim or mid-trim model of it. But, you know, you adjust your fan speed and your temperature right over here. Operate your vents down here. Close it, open it, adjust it. The console is a plastic. Yeah, I know how I feel. You know, I prefer soft materials, but you know, it's okay. You got a little bit of a soft material down here, like a leather, a tough leather. It's not too flimsy. It's a little stiff. Power windows, power mirrors, and power locks. Which is funny, I noticed they also include a lock switch over here. I thought they just had it in one area. but they have it in both areas. You know what's funny? When I happened to hit that lock switch, oh my God. Oh, look at this dog, he saw me. When I happened to hit that lock switch, that lady was walking by. She was walking by when I hit the lock button. I wonder if she thought I was locking the door, because that's awkward, you know? Now you see how we feel. Look at me. You see what I am, right? But hey, I'm not going to be politically correct here. If you in an area by yourself and you see a suspicious dude walking by, either drive away or lock that door. Because I don't trust nobody these days. Especially now that I'm older. These young kids are crazy. Anyway, you know, you got your auto locks, windshield controls, everything, rear wiper control. This seat, you know, it's not leather, but it's okay. I'm not a real fan of the way it's made, though. It's kind of a rough feel to it when you run your hand across it, but you know, it's comfortable. The door has a little red stitching accent going across here, for sure, as well as the seat, which is strange because there's not really any other reason to put red in here. Not a lot of red areas. The CD player is ducked off down in here, so you might miss that. Little console with a DC, whatever you call it. You know, you can't see it probably because it's all black down there, but there's a little charger for, there you go, you see the little ring? You know what that is. Echo mode can be activated down here by the gear shift. And here you go. Standard. Drive, neutral, reverse, park, and a simulated manual mode. This is what you would use to shift the car. For those that didn't know, you can drive in kind of a manual mode and maybe save some gas if you want to work with that. This is how you would shift gears up and down. A lot of cars do that now. More red stitching across the armrest. And what do we have here? A lighted accessory slot down there for your iPod and MP3 player, auxiliary cord, and another open charger slot down there. A nice little compartment here for change or whatever you want to throw in there. It can be removed, so there's a nice amount of space in there. Let me start it up and see if it does what the other Chevys do that I don't really like, you know, with the, just a little pet peeve with the gas reader. Crank that engine up. Up. Oh, okay. It just went up. A lot of Chevys, they'll go up, then back, then up again.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode.
What?
Connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
Oh, y'all didn't know, huh? We ride with OnStar. Oh, you probably can't see that, but yeah. OnStar is right there. Take my word for it. You can't see. This is what the speedometer looks like, the digital one, in a blue tint color. But yeah, I don't like it when they don't just get straight to the point. I want to see how much gas I got. Just go straight up to where it is. I don't need you to go up, back, and up. Too much time. Cut that out, automakers. Chevy MyLink, you know, it is touch operated. Phone, XM, AM, FM, CD, Stitcher Smart Radio, I don't know what that is, and Pandora, internet radio. Does this have, okay, don't make it hard for me now. I'm trying to hit you here. Not getting a response from Pandora, so You know, Chevy vehicles are starting to put in built-in Wi-Fi. I don't think this one has it because I'm not getting the Pandora connection. But if you want to spend a little more for that built-in Wi-Fi, that's a nice feature. I'm comfortable. Let me get that out of the way right now. The leg room is nice. You got your little compartment back here, whatever. Power windows for the rear. No locks. Oh, yeah, there it is. An old school unlock switch that seems to be... Okay, there we go. Pretty hard to operate, actually, you know. Operated more by the door handle than by your hand. You can't really... Once you push it down, it's hard to get it up with your fingers. But yeah, you got another charger dock back here. So it's roomy in the back. And the seats are the same as the front. We won't waste a lot of time showing that. You know, it is roomy. Ignore the Burger King cup. Here's the center console shot. Not bad looking at all. The black and silver accents play off of each other. A real popular combination when it comes to colors in the automotive world. But I'm sure you can get it in different colorways, like maybe brown, tan. So yeah, it's pretty easy on the eyes, not too overly stuffed. Kind of got a octagon shape going on that center console. And that's what you're working with. You got a nice bit of room in the back compartment here. You can load some ice chests in there for a camping trip. No problem. There's your spare tire. Tucked away. And pretty sure you can lay these seats down and create a little more room. So yeah, you got a room, a nice area back here to work with for space. So there we go. I hit all the main points of the 2015 Chevy Equinox. So let me give y'all my opinion on it. As I take it for a drive, which I've already been doing. So I'm familiar with how it drives. All in all, I think this is a pretty solid SUV. There's that lady walking again. Let me buckle up. Where's she going? She must have lost her dogs. She got some big dogs, big boxers or something. But yeah, it drives real smooth on the road. It handles nicely. It has pretty much the standard features in tech. And you can improve it if you go in a higher trim. This is the LT trim. So yeah, this SUV is a solid choice. I definitely like it better than the Ford Escape or Toyota RAV4. So yeah, out of those options, I would definitely go with the Equinox if I had to choose. The closest thing that it comes to is the GMC Terrain, which is pretty much made exactly like this, but it has a few more features and, you know, slightly more of a premium feel to it. But the overall design is exactly like a GMC Terrain. And, you know, that figures because Chevy is made by GM. So this is like the little brother of the GMC Terrain. Check that one out if you're looking for maybe more options. But all in all, based on what I'm looking at and comparing it to, I will give this a solid 4 out of 5. I think Chevy did a good job with this SUV. But I gotta keep in mind that Chevy does have problems with their electrical systems, and all this tech that they try to throw in might have some issues. With first-hand experience, my sister bought the new Silverado. I mentioned it in the comment section of another video, and she had it brand new, no other owners. And about a couple months after she bought it, she started having all kind of electrical issues. The car didn't want to start, and they couldn't figure it out. And you know, that's something that I've heard a lot from people who have GM vehicles. So I keep that in mind. That's why I knock it down to a 4 out of 5. But as far as the drive and the way it looks and feels, I'd say check it out for yourself. Average Car View Guy, signing out.